what Nvidia's VRWorks has to offer, the Hyperloop transport system's first test run, and breaking news on the new Mass Effect. I'm your host Lance Uppercut, and this is Tech Gaming Today. In Tech Today, we have Nvidia VRWorks showing off what it has to offer for the future of VR, as well as giving us an insight of what it's capable of doing. At Nvidia's special event when they were unveiling the 10 series GPUs, Jensen Huang introduced to us the features of VRWorks. The main theme of the presentation were how real-time physics were simulated in virtual reality. The first feature was Ansel, basically a 3D Photoshop for in-game screenshots. Ansel gives you the ability to edit your screenshots within a 3D space. Next up was VRWorks Audio, the world's first physically based acoustic engine. What this particular feature does is that it enhances the sounds of the virtual environment by simulating sound bouncing off of physical objects. The best example that I'm able to give for this is, let's say you're about to paint your room, it's fully furnished, and you move all the furniture out of the room or into a specific area. Then the room starts to echo. The sounds aren't absorbed anymore by the furniture. That's basically what they're trying to mimic. So if you're walking down a hallway, it's going to mimic the sounds of either walking in a hallway or walking in an auditorium. The next one is SMP, or simultaneous multiple projection. And basically what this feature does is that it takes a flat image and curves the orientation. The easiest way that I can give you an example of this is, let's say that you have a drawing and you have it right in front of you flat, and then you get the paper and you curve it around your eyes so that it's through your peripheral, so you get to see everything in a different perspective. This enhances the virtual reality experience. It actually makes you feel like you're right there. And the last thing that they mentioned was the haptic feedback. However, for me, it's not something that you can really mimic as far as like touching something with a controller. It's hard to replicate that to me. And in other tech today, Hyperloop One, the company that will be trying to bring us a high-speed tubular transporting system, proposed by none other than, you guessed it, Elon Musk, back in 2013. Fast forward to 2016 and we will be getting our first public demonstration of a possible new means of transportation. The propulsion system is powered by solar panels that'll push pods that'll travel through low air pressure tube systems. These pods would be projected to go in speeds of over 475 miles per hour. The company is claiming that the Hyperloop transportation system will take you from LA to San Francisco in only 30 minutes. That is about 383 miles. To put it into perspective, if you were to go in a car without traffic from Los Angeles to San Francisco, that's about 6 hours. The company will begin testing on May 11th and is expected to have a full-scale testing system by the end of 2016. And starting off in gaming today, we have BioWare giving us some new information about the new Mass Effect Andromeda. On the official Mass Effect website, the team has stated that we are building the best of what we love of Mass Effect. Amazing stories, characters, and fun third-person shooter combat. They'll also include new features, unexpected levels of freedom, where you can go and how you can get there, as well as new worlds, leaving the Milky Way behind and heading to Andromeda. BioWare stated that to achieve this they will need a little time, therefore they will be releasing the game early 2017. However, we will be getting more information at the EA Play press conference starting on June 12th. After the dust finally settles, with the official announcements of Call of Duty and Battlefield, the fans have finally spoken. Battlefield was the most favorable one of the two, and the fans went onto YouTube to show their love for the franchise. At the time of the recording of this news report, the Battlefield 1 trailer on YouTube has 18.9 million views, 970,000 plus likes, and almost 18,000 dislikes. However, on the other hand, Call of Duty's Infinite Warfare has 13.6 million views with over 250,000 likes and over 1.1 million dislikes. One interesting thing that I noticed when I was making a script for this report is that the Call of Duty video was actually flagged as inappropriate. This was more than likely caused by some irate viewers. Not to mention, the most ironic thing is that in the Battlefield 1 trailer, you actually see a guy getting beat over the face with a spiked mallet. However, with all this negative feedback, Eric Hirschberg, the CEO of Activision, which is the development company behind Call of Duty, had a more than positive outlook on this situation and shows us a silver lining. In their quarterly earnings call with investors and analysts asked the CEO about the negative feedback that the game has been receiving through YouTube, Eric stated that you gotta love the passion of gamers. He also stated that he is positive that it will deliver innovation with Infinite Warfare and nostalgia with the remastered Call of Duty 4. He continued that the pre-orders for the game are already starting off on a strong foot. Eric stated that the view count for Infinite Warfare was the highest that they've ever seen since Black Ops 2, which was the first game in their franchise to go into the future. He also reminded us that at that time, the trailer for Black Ops 2 had the most dislikes that they've ever seen. And with that, Black Ops 2 was their most successful game ever. So he's very confident that Infinite Warfare will deliver. Guys and girls, that does it for today's news. If you like what you hear, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to hear more tech and gaming news daily, hit that subscribe button. I'm your host, Lance Uppercut, reminding you that jailbreaking and rooting your phone is not illegal. We'll see you tomorrow.